Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about the subject of, is it possible to live life without lying? Well, if you really think about it, we live in a world where basically we might have to lie sometimes, and we don't really actually do it on purpose. The thing is, sometimes we lie to ourselves. Sometimes we see the world in a different fashion than other people see us. For example, the beliefs we've had since we were a child and stuff like that. Sometimes we actually are told some things or taught some things at a very young age, and we tend to believe them for a very long time. And then through the experience of life, well, then things change. For example, the fact that maybe things have to be a certain way, people have to be, let's say, married at a certain age, or people need to be settled down in a specific job at a certain age. And it's not really that it's a lie, it's just that it's beliefs that were once real, even not too long ago, because from one generation to the other, things change, and then you are led to believe these things. And even though you are living your life the best you can, then you kind of get to that point where basically you believe in them. So you are actually lying to yourself. And the thing is that obviously too, we have to declare taxes, we have to obey certain laws. There's many things that have to be obeyed upon in this world. But if you really think about it, how can we always be truthful about everything? It's kind of impossible. Even if you want to declare every single thing in your taxes, you might forget X, Y, or Z, and you'll be 99% accurate. It's not really a lie, it's just that you just didn't know. And the same thing can happen if, for example, me living in LA, I drive a car, and there's many rules that have to be followed when you drive a car, but can you follow them 100%? So are you really lying, or are you just doing the best you can? And also, what is a lie and what isn't a lie? When we're kids, our parents tell us stuff like, oh, Santa Claus is real, Father Christmas for people in Europe, and we believe it for so long, and at least as a kid, and you're expecting those presents on Christmas Day and all that stuff. So is it really a lie, or is it more that we are lying in order to have a bit of fun, to make life a bit more exciting? We often lie to ourselves too as humans, and it's again going to sound kind of dark, but we live life in a way that we think we believe in some way. Many people are kind of close to that idea of death. But inevitably, everyone will die at some point or another. So that's kind of like the price that you have to pay when you're alive on this earth. There's being born, there's living life, and then there's dying. So it's not even the fact of lying to other people or being a bad person while lying, because people associate a lie with something bad. It's just the fact that we decide to see the world in a certain way, and by seeing that world in that way, well, we start to believe it, and we start to believe in the lies, we start believing in just a way of being. And it does sound very vague when I'm saying these things, but if you really think about it, that's really what it is. And it's not because you're told as a child that if you ever say a lie, or if you're not a good person or whatever, you're going to go to hell. Most likely, there isn't any of that. But you can make your life a living hell if you're a bad person, if you disrespect people, if you're constantly lying for your opportunistic sense of right as a human, because you want to take advantage of people. Now that's wrong, but at the same time, there's no real rights or wrong. in some way there's no real truth or lie, because then it would kind of be as if they told us something scientific, that gravity was real, or how they used to say before in the old days, the earth is flat, that people were lying on purpose. They actually legitimately thought that the earth was flat, that there was a bunch of magic, and that witches existed and all that stuff. So I think it's kind of interesting to look at it that way, because then it really shows that, well, everybody has ideas. Lies are not always lies, and what we think is truth could also not be truth. But if we believe it to be true, well, is it a lie or is it not a lie? So everything's relative, kind of like Einstein said. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.